I'll tell you right now.
What do you got?
What you want here?
What?
You want a pin? We
Get
got
a pin.
It. You got yourself. You want a hat? We got it. You want a beanie?
I want a beanie.
You want a beanie? We got it. You know where we got it at? Tell them where we got it at.
We got it at the GPA.fun.
That's right. Josh, what's also there?
You can go there. You can join the bucket club. We got these buckets.
Yeah,
you see them?
buckets.
You can put booze in them.
Yeah.
And when you go there, you're like, hey, I need a bucket. And you're like, oh, what do you put a bucket? You're like, hey, I'll put some Boone's bourbon in there. You're like, what's Boone's bourbon? It's like, it's 117 proof. It's going to knock your socks off. But it's going to be absolutely delicious. See, you know what I mean?
That's
hey,
good.
what's going to happen is you're going to drink your bucket. You're going to go to a New York Yankees game. We can have a good time.
Yeah. Friggin' Giuliani.
Hey, friggin'.
All right. Hey, that's actually my favorite intro of the show because we got some business out of the way.
We should do that every time.
This is the Good People Association Live, GPA Live. Josh Macuga,
Hi.
Mark Riley,
Hi.
Kaika Shively,
Hi.
Hola.
and me,
Oh.
Ken Knapsack. I kind of lead this part of the show. Josh leads 72 shows during the week. Riley's running the
Sorry.
website stuff. No, I think I say that as I feel lazy. But really, this is just a hangout. This is an Empire Fun. This is a clubhouse feel.
Yeah.
And we can't wait. We had Stephen Glickman and Jack Hareguth in studio last week, and as people, we're all pretty much vaccinated here. I'm the last. I need one more shot. You need one more shot?
One more. Getting
One
a
more
Saturday.
shot.
So we still have protocols in place, but we're just having people in the studio. It's gonna be a lot of fun playing darts. We need a new we need a new dartboard.
We do. I think the magnetized dartboard has lost its luster. I think it lost its luster the first time we had it. So we put an actual dartboard up there on the wish list. We're going to. Sorry. We're going to put a dartboard maybe with a little chalk thing. Maybe it's sponsored by like a Coors Light or something. I don't know.
Coors Light?
Like a Coors. I saw one today on eBay that was like a Coors Banquet beer dartboard.
Yeah.
Get some actual darts so we can play some legit games. Be like the end of Ted Lasso. I watched Ted Lasso all the way through for the third time this weekend with my sister-in-law who had never seen the show.
You love this
Again,
program.
I do.
And I trust you on it. I haven't watched it, but I trust that it's good.
It's good. I've seen the
love it.
first episode is hysterical,
Love it.
and it was the pilot, and I was like, this is one of the best pilots I've ever seen.
Look, I like
ever.
Sudeikis, and I like Macuga probably
Thank
even
you.
more, but I like Sudeikis, so I trust it. Old Hand Subs in chat, Kingsport, Cal, Trey T, a lot of people, a lot of regulars.
Love
we
to
love
see
this. We
this.
do this every week.
Good to see
We
ya.
got, we are right now. We always do charities. You can super chat. You can go to streamlabs.com/goodpeoplegpa. You can give us a Streamlab. Portions of proceeds always go to charity. We made a donation to Central Coast Film Society. We're still kind of focusing on them right now this week. They had a great big Never Stop Creating Film Festival. Unabomber attended. And then so that's what's going on right now. But I'm very excited. We Josh, little preview for the charities in focus. And a lot of
Yes.
you,
Holy
Anka, and a lot of people
shit.
have recommended great charities in our Discord that you get to join by becoming a member. But Josh, tell them what we got coming up soon here.
Okay, well, first of all, Kingsport Cal chimes in. You get a real dartboard, I'll fly to LA and kick y'all's ass. Why don't you fly to LA with a real dartboard?
Bring
We'll
us a
hang it up,
dartboard.
and then I will kick your ass, okay? Because I was born and raised to throw a dart.
Were you?
Yes.
Is that?
I can throw darts like you wouldn't believe.
You know what that is? That is a great Tyler Boone song.
Thank
the creator
you.
of
Boone's Bourbon.
Oh, yeah.
I was
The new
born to throw a dart. Is that what he sounds? I haven't heard his music yet.
Correct. No, he's like, it's more of like I come around here,
Oh, that sounds great.
gonna rip you up.
But it's like country, Americana rock.
It's rock. He said Americana bluegrass rock and roll. Like the
Love
dude
it.
rocks, and he's got a great voice.
He was on Monday.
He makes a hell of a bourbon.
It's good bourbon.
And it's fantastic.
In fact, I just
yeah.
Wait, watch
a
this.
little
Watch,
top off
yeah,
there.
watch this.
Soon-
Watch this. Let's do
Just a
this.
little
Let's
bit.
do this. Let's do this ad. Well, that's good bourbon.
You know the bourbon.
Have
Pour
you-
that.
Have you ever thought to yourself, man?
Oh, that's good. That's too much.
There's Mark, as we all know in Boone country, there's never too much Boone's bourbon.
That's right.
There's only enough to satisfy you.
Enough to satisfy. Big super chat from Lauren Romo. Happy Hump Day. GPA crew. Alina Bennett. Love the Good People Association. We love you. Talk about Boone's Bourbon, but talk
No,
about
ahead.
what we're going to have coming up charity-wise.
Sure. Okay. So, first of all, Boone's Bourbon is soon to become the official sponsor of the Good People Association. Tyler Boone came on the Good People came on the Positivity Report. Well, little tipsy. Came on the Positivity Report on Monday. Okay. We had a great time. He had a great time. Called me afterwards. He said, that was a blast. I'm going to sponsor you guys. And I said, amazing. Okay.
He's a hero.
He's a hero. And
He's
he
an
said,
angel.
I want to send you guys bourbon And I said, don't wait till you see the ads on Joshberry. Going to blow your mind this Friday on Joshberry. Daniel Bridge-Gadd live in person versus Mark Riley. Has been on the show since the live stream. It's Battle of the Pac-12, Washington versus USC. Pete Carroll not in attendance.
He'll be there.
Rick Neuheisel may be in attendance.
maybe.
Former quarterback Jake Locker will be here.
What about Troy Aikman?
Troy Aikman, also UCLA standout. Troy Aikman.
Reggie Bush.
Rodney Pete.
Rodney Pete also here. All of them.
Great, okay.
So,
Yeah.
Boone's
good.
Bourbon. We're going to announce some awesome partnership ideas. We've got some live events, all this kind of fun stuff. Tyler Boone, going to be a regular in around these parts. Maybe bring some of that. Oh, rock and roll. That's how it goes. But next month, well, starting next week, okay, after we've donated some more money to the Central Coast Film Society, starting next week for an entire month. It's going to be a dog month.
Dog month.
All the dogs. We're getting all the dogs, Ken.
Dog show.
You want a French Bulldog? We got it.
I do.
We got a Terrier?
We got it.
We got a Yorkshire Terrier?
We got it.
You want a Poodle?
We got it.
You want a Labradoodle?
We got
You
it.
want a Golden-Doodle?
We got it.
You want a Doodle-Oodle?
We got that too.
We got a French-Doodle?
We got that.
We're going to do it.
Do you have dogs with laser beams shooting from their eyes?
We got laser dogs. Sorry for yelling, okay?
Are you?
Dog month.
Dog
Here's what's
month
gonna
is
happen.
here.
First 2 weeks, starting next week, the Pasadena Humane Society. We're going to have puppies coming in here. Boom, puppies.
Yeah.
They asked if we wanted cats. We said no. You know why? Because we don't know if Josh and Ken can handle cats because
I'm
I'm allergic
allergic
to them.
Let me respond
Okay?
to the email.
Sorry. You
allergic.
can't have cats in here because they
love
will
'em.
literally rip their cords apart. You know who owns cats?
Yeah.
Ikaika Shively. He owns a cat. So do hot gamer girls, apparently. Every time you see a gamer girl, she got a cat tree in the back, and there's cats wandering around. It's maybe a stereotype. I apologize. But it's only dogs. Pasadena Humane Society dogs. Then guess what? 2 weeks after that, Ken?
What's that?
Battle Buddy Foundation.
Oh,
Bang,
Battle
bang,
Buddy.
Boom.
Boom.
Kenny Bass. Chrissy. Atlas the Wonder Dog, the Humane Society of America's #1 service dog. Oh, Kaika, whoa! He doesn't even put that on camera. Turn the camera around. What are you doing?
Oh, you should
That's
see
good
this thing.
content.
There's steam coming out of
There's
the
steam.
The
Instapot.
Instapot is
Alright,
going
so,
insane.
Battle Buddies. We're gonna have a dog
Battle
in
Buddy
studio.
Foundation. Atlas the Wonder Dog will be here.
There
well,
we
there
go.
it is. Look at it go.
Look at it.
Steam.
That steam being released right now is flavor goodness.
That's
I
gonna
can
be
smell it.
That's gonna be all of us after these tacos. That's good. I'm so excited.
So many
Puppy
dogs.
dogs in here.
So little time. All of a portion of all the money that you donate
Really smell that now.
will
Oh, I
go
just told you.
to
It's a
these
flavor explosion.
animal-loving societies. Battle Buddy Foundation, the Humane Society of Pasadena.
Gonna be great.
If you have a dog, we want it.
We want.
can't have my
yeah,
dog.
Yeah.
Ikaika Shively, what do you got?
Would you say we are the Good Poodle Association?
Stop what you're doing.
Woo!
Stop what you're doing.
That'd be for
Um,
good perro.
All right, before we got to get our
Association.
co-host in here first, I'm so
pretty
excited. I'm as excited as Josh. Kenny No Bothers is actually excited about dogs coming.
Oh,
in the studio.
excited today.
I
There we
can't
go.
wait to work with Battle Buddies.
Things are happening.
Joshua Singleton just wanted to say thanks to Riley personally replying to me earlier on Riley's Cantina. Made my day, and I turned 30 today. Love from the UK guys.
Oh, happy
Boom.
Beef
birthday,
is
my
the
friend.
best. Macuga, I'm a Raven fan though.
It's fine.
Oh.
Listen, nobody's perfect.
What are you gonna do?
Okay?
What are you gonna do? All right, let's
You're
not
awesome.
wait any
Thanks, my
longer
friend.
because he's got a sleeveless shirt on today, and he's
Oh,
just a sexy
jacked.
man, and he's
Hot.
getting ready for his Josh Brady Contest Friday, where he'll be in studio. Our co-host, our friend, the man we love so much, Daniel Bridge-Gadd, on the show tonight with us here.
Yeah.
DBG.
You know
Fight
what they
on,
say,
DBG.
Studio lights out, guns out, baby. Let's go.
He's coming on the Positivity Report on Friday, then on to Josh Brady. He's going to join me on the weather on the Positivity Report. He doesn't even know what that means, but he's going to do it.
He's gotta do it.
His face. Already. Yeah.
What's up, dude? How you
Yeah,
doing?
whatever that. Hey, look, Phoenix got a nice weatherman, and he doesn't seem like he does a whole lot, so it can't be that hard. I'll go do a.
Especially the way I do the weather, DPG. It's not that hard.
No weather involved, really. I
Yeah,
mean, aside from
Just giggling
Love
in
it.
the
it's a
map.
lot of pointing.
DBG is here. He's got his beanie in the back, and this is exciting. Daniel is coming to town. He's not moving here yet. We're going to convince him to move here one of these days. But he is coming to town for a comedy show. So if you're LA based, he's going to be at the Federal Bar Saturday night. But DBG, are you excited to hang out with your uncles in person?
Yeah, because I haven't seen y'all in a second. My
Yeah.
hair was a lot shorter. It
Right.
was, in all honesty, just like this is the first time that I'll be going to California as like a like a work thing.
Comic,
Weekend.
yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's cool, and like I'm glad that it gets to be with you guys to get to hang out with you guys and do some
Hell
do some
yeah.
studio stuff.
Yeah, man. Have you been to LA before?
He has, right?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
I didn't know if it was
but
like a
only to
first
go to,
time.
like Legoland and SeaWorld and
That's
Oh, but
That's San Diego.
That's
Los
San
Angeles.
Diego.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
Carlsbad. Have you
Yeah,
been to
that's
LA?
3 hours away.
Have you been to Hollywood?
Hold on, I don't like the way you guys divide shit down there. It's like you take 3 different steps and turn right, and now you're in some whole other place, and it's
It's all different county. It's San Diego, then Orange County, then Long Beach, LA
Wait,
County.
the theme parks are in San Diego.
See-
Nothing's in LA.
No, you have Anaheim, you have Disneyland,
Yeah.
and
that
and
in
then
LA?
and
No.
that's
No.
Well,
No.
it's Orange County, but it's
Orange
closer.
County. It's not even Los Angeles
But
County.
it's not even LA
How
County.
big is the LA area?
Okay,
Have you-
big.
Go to a map, all of it.
Yeah, it's a desert. It's a desert. It's spread out.
Go to a map, all of it. The whole map. It's Los
What a
Angeles.
nice.
But this is why when like the Anaheim Angels rebranded to the Los Angeles Angels of
Angels of
Anaheim,
Anaheim.
we were all like, "What are you talking about? Anaheim's like that's
When I jumped.
That's far.
My grandma lives there. I haven't seen her in 2 years because I'm like, that's pretty far. That's like 2 hours on the freeway with traffic. Come on, grandma.
Yeah.
Yeah. SeaWorld's another world. That's San Diego.
It's far.
That's not L.A.
You're
So what do
you're
you guys
closer to
have to offer
Mexico
in
in
LA?
San Diego.
What's that?
What's the theme park like? Is there like
Universal Studios. If you like going to eat chicken
I've been
tenders
there.
and be bored.
Whoa! I know you just didn't disrespect my favorite of the parks.
Oh,
Universal Studios.
That's
Good
the best
man.
one.
DBG, let me tell you this. If
my
you want,
boy.
whenever you come back, you and Ikaika can take the GoPro to Universal Studios. You can ride all the rides.
I like
you can
this
giggle
idea.
your way through Universal because guess what, DBG? The Hawaiian Hunk and I went to Six Flags
Six Flags is up here in LA.
on Monday. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, I love a good roller coaster, but I also didn't feel like getting jumped into multiple different gangs. Okay.
Yeah.
But
It's intense. Up
it's
there.
intense, but it was worth the trip. We're going to show a quick little clip
Oh,
here.
yeah.
Ikaika, do you have this ready?
Yep.
And
Let's
DBG,
do
I
it.
think you'll really enjoy this. This is
Enjoy
just
this.
me and Ikaika. This is just the X2 footage.
They went up
little bit of
north on the
X2.
5 freeway to Santa Clarita, which is a different count now. Okay.
Yeah.
It is.
Here we go.
Oh yeah, you guys are nuts.
Oh, look at this thing. This, I say, no, thank you. You're backwards. Oh my God.
Oh yeah. Hey, no, we're gonna be eating corn dogs at University.
Chicken tenders going on the tram ride.
Amazing you'd rather do this than watch Poltergeist.
I want to see the Spider-Man show. You guys got me. Did that just go upside down?
Oh,
Yeah.
that is
it did.
kind of
Yeah.
awesome.
It
though.
goes right side forward. Yeah, and now we're backwards
Oh
again.
no.
There, you're in the parking lot.
Yeah.
You're right there.
They're crossing into LA County right now.
Now they're
and
back
then they're
into
back
Ven-
into
Now they're back into Ventura County. I lost the contact on this ride in 2006.
So there you go.
All right,
there's a
and we're
little
gonna
X2
be putting
footage.
some of these videos up on YouTube.
Yeah.
DBG, Brendan Truitt says that's horrifying. Haskell says, "Oh, get the boop out of here."
the F outta here.
Solskjaer says,
Solskjaer.
Solskjaer says that looks awesome. DBG, your thoughts on that roller coaster and Josh is screaming.
Well, first of all, I've never been to a Six Flags for that reason, because forget that, bro. Like,
Really?
You guys are on a gyroscope and shit, like
Yeah.
twisting sideways. Legs are dangling. I have a quarter of an ACL. You want me to get on a roller coaster? That's crazy.
Have you ever been on a big roller coaster like that, and that's because you'll never go back on, or it's like you've never been on one and you're like, F that, no, never?
Nah, because I'm too much of a wuss to go, and most of my friends are that way also. But I have been on the big one at Universal Studios when I went to the 8th grade like All-American game or whatever. They rented out the park, and
At Universal-
we got to go on.
That's a tram ride, DBG. That's a tram ride that slowly goes through the studio. That's not a roller coaster.
No, not the studio tour, Ken. I'm talking. Not where you get to see Jaws and shit. Although that's the best thing they have to offer.
Yeah, for
It's,
sure.
Yeah, you get it. It's,
Oh, my friend.
The
Yes.
lighting and sound show might be the best thing that they have, where you go
Yeah.
sit down and they show you how they like lights. I could be there all day.
TVG's like, you know what I really loved about Universal Studios? When the gaffer came out and showed us how to light the set.
when the guy dressed as the guy from Psycho was like, "Hope y'all have a nice day." That was just a play.
Yeah, well, even the guys who sweep up like the used chicken tendies look like they're having a good time. It's
Look,
freaking great.
They have a great chicken tender spot there. It's next to the Simpsons Quickie Mart store as well. So, DBG, I will happily join you for some tenders.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, and they got the Simpsons too. Although they're not on. The mouse is kind of running the world now.
Well,
they
yeah.
own
Well,
everything.
yeah.
But I still think they have it over there. Roddy Kike, they still got the Simpsons ride over at Universal? He's
Yeah,
nodding
it's-
yes.
it's
He's also
naughty.
getting our pork tacos ready.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Is that
The
what they're called?
the Macuga family wasn't really big into like the amusement park theme park world. It was kind of like my dad was like, one time
I
a
wish
year.
I had
That was it.
Because my parents got way too. The last time we went to Universal Studios, which was literally like 3 years ago, we went to like the little Springfield
Yeah.
Simpsons.
Yeah,
park.
yeah.
Yeah.
And my dad asked Homer if he could choke me, because like he does Bart.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
He was like, the dude broke character and said, because his like handler was dealing with something else. He's like, "Sir, I cannot do that." I was like, I understand.
Yeah, I want it all.
Yeah.
Put it up. Ikaika's Chively's off screen. The Hawaiian hunk is asking if we want all the cilantro in the carnitas, and yes,
All the cilantro in the world.
Cilantro, please.
So, and chat's having, I'll tell you what, chat is having interesting reactions to the roller coaster. Anka Van Dorn says, no roller coasters for me. Go get Anka's art.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That surprises me, because if you look at Anka Van Dorn, she looks like she'll like get on a roller coaster while doing art, while drinking a thing of whiskey. Like, she looks like she's a good time girl, ready to have fun on a roller coaster. Anka, I'm surprised you don't like roller coasters.
Yeah, I know. The Anka Von Doren seems like the name of like a roller coaster queen.
Yeah.
Like, that would be her thing.
Yeah. Lauren Roma says, not a fan of roller coasters, all caps, at all.
Unbelievable. Jersey Girl Lori, though, I used to work the bumper cars at Great Adventure here in Jersey. That's a job. That's a sick job. I feel like I want to work at one of those. It seems like one of those summer jobs, you know, like where kids were, they all like knew each other, and then after work they were like smoking cigarettes and having sex together. Like it was.
Yeah.
Theme park working
Yeah,
kids?
theme
Like a
park
carnival.
working kids.
Like, DBG, how many carnivals have you gone to? Like carnivals that show up in your park nearby your house on a tractor trailer?
Yeah.
Where do you think I live at?
I don't know. Phoenix area? I don't know. You don't know LA? I don't know Phoenix.
Yeah.
Anka says she's afraid of height. This is
where do you think I live?
Will here's the art.
In LA?
What's
Think
that?
Bob Circus can just come drop anchor next to your house.
Yeah, there's in North Hollywood. There's a park where in Pee-wee's Big Adventure, where there's a couple shots of Pee-wee in a park on a bike. That's in Studio City, and there's a carnival that comes there like twice a year.
Yeah. The Orange County Fair, I feel like. I mean, all those county fairs.
Oh,
I've been
yeah.
to Minnesota.
They serve bricks of French fries.
Yeah, I mean, it's awesome.
Literal bricks of French fries.
The-
We'll get a close-up shot. This is the art Anka sent us.
Man.
I can tell she's been drawing Eric for a long time.
Yeah, and I can tell she had trouble with me.
It looks like she's I'm
Love you,
staring at
Anka.
Eric.
He's
Yeah.
he's a
Anka,
good-looking man.
I want to know.
We're
Anka,
gonna frame this and put this in the
Yeah,
office.
that's
Yes.
going to go in the
Thank you,
office.
Anka. It's so
listen,
awesome.
We love you so much. We really do. You sent a beautiful letter to my wife and my daughter. It was very, very sweet. I love it.
Very touching.
I just want to know, when you finished drawing me, if you thought I looked handsome or if you didn't. Because I'll be honest.
I'll tell you what, it's an exact replication of you after you just got in trouble by your wife at a public forum.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
It's the face. Anka says, yes, exactly.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, thank you.
Anka, we're going to frame this.
Yeah, that's coming in.
Fan art wall coming in. We need some fan art of
Yes.
DBG.
We
We need some
yeah.
gun show. It's just got like can we get a poster for the gun show?
Ooh, like DBG. You know those like old trading cards where it's like he's smiling, but then there's like running, throwing, like it's one of those like hologram
yeah.
style. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
That was
so.
lit.
You've got like him throwing microphone. Yeah.
Mike
Exactly.
Rod in chat. This is my favorite comment. Mike Rod, who's a regular, we love Mike Rod, just goes, I love roller coaster. Like, he's like,
I do too.
I love roller coaster.
Computer? Like what?
I love lamp.
I love roller
lamp.
coaster.
I love it.
I'll tell you what, that Boone Bourbon is hitting me, Josh.
All right,
That's
DBG.
good.
I'm gonna give you a funny story from the Six Flags. So, Ikaika Shively and I were waiting in line for that X2, the video that you just saw, and it took us forever because with COVID they're taking only a few people. It's taking a while, so we finally get to the front of the line, and as a comedian, I want to know your thoughts on. So we get to the thing. This one guy refuses to put his mask. Like they've warned him a couple times, but he doesn't want to take his mask or something, and so he won't get off. Now they're saying they're going to call security, but also DBG, he has an ankle monitor bracelet on.
Oh boy.
So
and this is in the
he's already
State
seated
of California.
Yes, he's already seated.
Don't worry, it's not going to be close to where it's about 30 minutes north of us.
He's already seated. He's like, I'm not getting off this coaster. They finally say we're going to call security. So he's like, well, listen, I'm clearly freshly off probation, so I don't want to anger this ankle monitor or whatever. Now, you as a comedian, now, here's what happened. He finally, after about 30 minutes, 30 minutes, he's like, all right, I'm getting up. People start clapping. I go to a kike. I was like, do not clap. He's looking right at us. He's going to remember us. He's got an ankle bracelet. What would you have done in that situation?
Yeah, this is great.
Talking big shit. I'd be like, you can get your home arrest ass out of here, you weirdo.
Oh.
Trying to have a good time. You want to make it about you? Cletus, go home.
We got to bring DBG to a lot of places.
Yeah, we do. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
Oh yeah, what? I'll talk big shit and not back it up in the slightest. Are you kidding me?
Do you ever, if it gets tense, do you yell, I was a Big 12 college quarterback.
Pac-12
Pac-12 college quarterback.
Nah, hey, real improv guy. Huh? No,
Wow, DBG.
wow,
insults
DBG
me
on fire
2
tonight.
days before he comes on our show in studio.
It's like DBG's been ringing Boone's Bourbon. Boone's Bourbon. It gives you the gumption to come after Ken Knapsack.
yeah, no,
I
I've never
love that.
actually been in a fight before. 'Cause
Really?
I don't. Yeah, I don't let it.
Yeah.
I've
I don't let it get to that. And I
yeah.
do have my stature to try and like bluff with in the beginning.
That's true. No,
I-
I've only been in fights at work.
Here's a quick one. We saw a lot of young people at Six Flags wearing socks with like slipper sandals to ride roller coasters, then taking off those sandals to get on the roller coasters, then putting them back on when the roller coaster was over. Your thoughts on
Those-
that?
Why?
Those people's gene pools should be stopped.
Yeah, I agree.
They shouldn't have been allowed in. If they're only allowing select people in, why do those scumbags get in?
That's a good call.
Well, Magic Mountain has a bad reputation.
It's not a good one.
And I a lot of the old security folks that used to work for me, I used to hire from Magic Mountain because I was like, if you could deal with Magic Mountain, you can deal with a retail center.
You can dodge a ball. You can dodge
It's an
a wrench.
adventure up there, to be clear.
I thought it was in a good area. It's not a good area.
It is actually it's a
great area.
very affluent, prissy white folk area. It's Santa Clarita, which is sometimes called Valencia, which is really just a community. But Magic Mountain is not. It's just like everyone goes up there to just bring their ankle bracelets and have some fun.
Yeah.
Are there people that go up there that don't ride rides?
I feel like maybe. I don't. That's
That's really trashy. If you just got like those are the same people that tailgate but don't go into football games, and you don't want those.
What are you talking about?
Yeah.
That's half the Macuga family.
I was gonna say the Macuga families love a good tailgate.
I don't know.
And
That was kind of an insult.
No,
wasn't it?
I mean,
That was kind of an insult.
believe you me,
Have you ever pulled up to an NFL stadium and/or college, only gotten sloshed in the parking lot, and then went home?
Josh,
Are you asking me this question?
Because you're the only one.
Anyone in the studio? 'Cause I need names.
I've
Daniel
done
Bridge-Gadd. I not only have done that, but I have done that more than two handfuls of times. Yeah.
That's so bad.
I one time went to an NFL parking lot, drank all day, watched the game on a TV and from the back of a U-Haul, and then watched and then went home. Yeah, I've done
That's
that.
fair.
Oh my!
Was it fun?
That's
It was
wild.
amazing. It was amazing.
DBG, what have you ever had any bad like fan encounters after a football game? Like someone come after you for throwing a pick or something?
Oh my God! Yeah, you want to talk about that? There was brass knuckles pulled at an 8-year-old football game. It was nuts.
When
What?
you were
Yeah.
playing or just
Yeah, when I was playing, because we were like, I was right at the beginning of football starting to get like professionalized at a really young age, and like I was 8, and we were playing in a state championship game, which was like sold out. There had to have been maybe 2,000, 3,000 people at this little like. Yeah, it's in Arizona, Texas. Like, there's no game played about football, and like there was a bad call made, and the ref is like some 12-year-old, not 12-year-old, he's probably like a 21-year-old kid, but just made a bad. He's out here in shorts. It's like a big deal, but it's not. You know, and these two dads just started talking shit, and then one guy's like, "Meet me at the 50," which I was like, "That's pretty good for you." And then
meet me
and
at the
other
50.
Guy, which is just like, yeah, it's all bad. And then the other dad's like, for sure, big man, and like goes into his pocket and pulls out brass knuckles. And then
my God.
the original dude on the 50 stayed there, which like good for that guy.
Hold your ground.
Good for that guy. But then other people jumped in. It turned into like a brawl. People were like pushing kids. It was nuts.
That I mean, I asked expecting to get a no answer. You told me an entire West Side Story plot line. That's crazy.
That's just the first one. Like anytime you get like youth athletic, high school is a little bit more chill because like there's only a couple good kids and like no one's really delusional about like who's who. But youth football, shit, you got that fat kid that's like, I'm a receiver, and you're like, sure you are, but his dad really believes in him. That guy starts fights.
Oh no!
I mean, I coached Little League. I was such a calm coach. One of the dads comes up to me after the season and goes, "Thank you for coaching my kid and my team. This is the first year I didn't get banned from this crowd." Nice. I was like, okay, thanks, John. He's like, no, I just looked over and you seemed so calm.
How much of a scumbag you have to be to get kicked out of a youth sporting event?
Yeah, right, exactly.
And I've seen it happen a bunch. Like it's never that serious. And some dad is just out here thinking his kid is the next Michael Jordan, and you're like, this kid sucks. Sit down, Jerry.
Sit down, Jerry. Sit down, Jerry. For those tuning in who aren't super familiar with us, every Wednesday we eat on the show like professionals because we usually cook some food in a Crockpot. But this time it was the Crockpot's rival in Instapot, Akaika. What are we eating right now?
What do we eat?
What? You're eating some
What are we eating right now?
carnitas. Instapot carnitas.
Okay. You don't make DBG is going to start making fun of your improv skills.
Yeah.
What's in
Describe, like, go for it.
Pork shoulder. You got some cilantro, some Mexican blend cheese. There's some pico de gallo and also some chile verde salsa in front of you. Some sour cream and some raw white onions.
This is so good.
So good. See, DBG, when you move out here,
that.
when you move out here and you're on the show every week, this is what you look forward to.
Yeah, we can feed you.
Yeah.
Only 35 minutes.
That part looks fire though. The Crockpot stuff you guys be making all the time.
Yeah.
It's good.
Although, are you ever gonna run out of dishes though? Because like you can only make like 13 things in a Crockpot.
Yeah, we're just recycling and calling them different things. Like, oh, this is Josh Beef. And like next week's like Ken Pork. And then next week it's like Mark Beef. Like, oh,
That's
what?
That's Taco Bell's whole menu. They have 7 ingredients, but somehow fill an entire menu.
Well,
And that's
an
what we're
empire.
doing with the Crockpot.
let me tell you something, DBG. Here's a helpful hint from Uncle Josh. Okay, I met a young lady that worked at Taco Bell corporate. Okay, which is here in Southern California, or as Ken would say, Los Angeles, but it's really in Orange County. So to you, DBG, it's basically LA. Okay, so I was like, my dream job is to sit in the boardroom when somebody comes in like, hey, so I've got this idea for a dish. It's a quesadilla wrapped in a burrito, wrapped in a quesadilla, and they're like, holy shit, did we just come upon gold? And they're like, yeah, okay. And everybody's going to try it. And I'm like, okay, here's my idea. It's a Doritos shell of a taco. And they're like, can we do that? I was like, I did it in my house. I melted the Doritos down and then rebuilt them into a taco shell.
We can rebuild them.
So I'm talking to this girl, and she's like, I've never met somebody so passionate about Taco Bell. And I was like, well, yes, my passion is unrivaled at Taco Bell. Now let me, and I'm asking her all these inside questions to the point where my wife's like, I think we need to let her go. And I was like, nah, what? She doesn't have any friends here. There's nobody else here that's talking to her. It's like, I'm sure she doesn't want to talk about Taco Bell on the weekends. I was like, well, I don't care, because only one time in your life do you meet somebody that works at Taco Bell corporate.
Legitimately can pull some strings at Taco Bell. Like that would be a huge deal to me. The way I would do it though is I would just get, if I was working Taco Bell corporate, which is it's still not too late.
You can still do it.
You could have dreams.
I would get all the ingredients that we legally can sell: dog meat, no dog meat, whatever they're claiming it is, and then I would just get like 7 or 8 stoners and just get them real high and just throw them in a room because they make the best concoctions.
Yes, yes,
You'd
they
come
do.
back with some they'd be like, we didn't even know rice could taste like that. And you're like,
DBG, let me
like-
tell you, I will also counter that with, if you get a bunch of people like high, drunk, they have to be somewhat intoxicated on a substance, right? Because like the high people will think 5 steps forward, whereas the drunk people will think like,
3
currently
steps back.
present, I have 9 ingredients. How can I put them all together and wrap them in something, right? Whereas the high people are like, okay, wait, let me think on this for a second. And the drunk guy's like, I already did it. And so
Yeah,
you've
that's
got,
true.
You've got cerebral and you've got not thinking at all. You just got rushed in.
But if you're stoned, you'll get there, though.
You'll get
and
there.
it'll be a really good concoction.
Sure.
And there's going to be like tests to it, and there's going to be like focus groups, and it's
Drunk
usually
guy-
just drunk guy has already eaten.
Drunk guy, it's a blitz.
Drunk guy makes nachos because it's just
Oh
good
yeah,
to
yeah.
go.
Nacho.
High guy makes a quesalupa or queso
Correct.
Right.
Correct.
Way too long to make.
Right.
Quesarito.
Yep. Like my sister-in-law,
is-
one time we came home from a night of drinking heavily when we were on vacation as a family, and I put together a smorgasbord of food that was unlike anything else. And she's like, you might be the best drunken chef that I didn't believe could exist. Because I'm like, listen, you can put pasta sauce with anything. You just have to believe it's good.
literally anything.
Literally anything. So
This is great. I'm going to need about 9 more of those.
Can
tacos.
we get more tacos?
I'm good for right now because I need to go home.
That
and-
was
I might
good.
just get up and get my own there.
I will too.
Catching up with the chat. Alan Smithy says, I live in Santa Clarita. Not sure how to feel about myself now. Alan Smithy,
Feel good about
don't,
yourself. It's
Don't
great.
feel bad. I actually love it up there. I used to go up there all the time. My ex-girlfriend, I've been in relationships before. Grace.
have?
What?
Don't tell her. Don't tell her. She lived up there. I used to. There's a great Chili's up there.
Yeah, there is. Ooh,
There's
there's a good
Hamburger Hill.
Oh, Chili's,
They call it Hamburger Hill. It's next to Cal Arts. It's like a hill with just a bunch of fast food restaurants up there.
Yeah.
A lot of good spots. There's a bar that's mini golf, but it's like real greens.
Oh,
Shit.
It's a great place. It's a great place up there.
Gorgeous.
It's a great place. So, Alice Smithy, I don't want you to feel bad about where you live, unless you're.
I'm from
DBG
Pittsburgh.
in Phoenix. Kingsport Cow. Kingsport Cow with super chat. Josh yelled at a Hawaiian guy this morning. Canceled. Wink. That stuff was hilarious. It's Cinco de Mayo. There you go. Enjoy your Crockpot, and I'll drink Modelo.
Modelo.
Kingsport Cow's serious about coming out here and threatening us.
That's fine.
To
Bring the dartboard.
Dartboard.
Bring the dartboard.
You're
Listen,
invited.
You're invited.
Get out here,
Kingsport Cow.
I want to see you playing Josh in darts because he claims that he's the best. That he's born to throw darts. You are claiming you're going to kick his ass. Let's see it.
Mark, are you
What?
doubting me?
I thought I beat Josh.
Not really, Josh. I'm not really doubting you. You've
Ikaka, you
proven
beat me on a
yourself.
magnetic dartboard, not in a bar, sober. Okay? Give me 3 drinks and a cigarette, and I will be effing lights out.
Your
That's
response?
true.
Your response?
Did you say 3 drinks and is there a time where you smoked?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, when I first met both these guys, huffing
were
and puffing,
smokers. We were
huffing and
smokers.
puffing outside every
Josh and I can get together.
Daniel
Actually,
Bridge-Gadd.
it's dangerous sometimes.
Yes.
We've been out and we look at each other and we go, "Should we
Cigarette?
get some cigarettes?"
Did you
No,
know?
the way that Josh just responded, the way that I was like, "Did you ever smoke?" He was like, "Oh yeah." Like you were like, "I've thought about it every day since I stopped."
Oh yeah.
The thing is about smoking.
Like,
I won't do it anymore. I'm done.
You know when like
But
collectors
for a
cool.
drinking,
Yeah.
It's cool.
Yeah.
You know when you go to like
Cool.
when collectors go to like a toy store and they see like oh I remember when I had that. I go to convenience stores and I look at like packs of Parliaments and I'm like you sexy minx.
Yeah.
You tempting me. Here's the thing.
That was
I
the
know
brand.
cigarettes are bad. I get it. I know they're bad for you. All of it. Doesn't mean I don't think about them all the time. I came back I was playing golf yesterday evening. I came home and Amanda was like, "Did you have a cigarette on the golf course?" I was like, "No." She's like, "You smell like cigarettes." I was like, "No, I didn't have any." She's like, "Are you positive?" I was like, "You can check my golf bag." She starts sniffing me, right? Because she doesn't want me smoking cigarettes around our daughter, all that kind of stuff, which makes sense. I get it. Okay. But it doesn't mean as soon as I hit the first tee ball on a golf course, I'm not like, man, would I like to rip a whole pack of cigarettes in the next 9 holes. Like I could smoke. My brother one time
Next 9? Oh, you should-
no, I mean I could rip a pack of cigarettes in 18 holes, no problem. It's like it's not even an issue.
You're a bad influence.
I want a cigarette now.
Yeah.
Jeez, that
Doesn't
sounded
it take
delicious.
you like 4 hours to play 18 holes?
Yeah. Depending, 4 to 5.
Yeah.
if you're
So
playing
you're
with me,
Josh.
yeah.
So, Daniel, let me tell you. Here's the thing with pack of cigarettes. You're gonna smoke a pack. You're gonna give your buddy a couple, and then before you know it's over. Okay. You have a few beers, a couple seltzers, a few more beers, shot of Fireball, a few more beers, chug of water, have a few more beers, 16 more cigarettes. Round's over.
I love
You
the
didn't-
fireballs in there.
Yeah, you got it. Everybody. Every time the cart girl shows up, she knows you know that she's gonna come in. She's like, you want a shot of Fireball? I'm like, well, it is the 11th hole. Might as well do it. And then before you know it, it's the 18th hole, and I call an Uber and get my car the next morning at the golf course. That's how
Okay,
golf
here's a
works.
question.
I
If
thought-
you knew there were no health, like it wouldn't hurt your health at all, would you smoke cigarettes still?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, I would. I
Okay,
love it.
here's a follow-up question.
Go.
Do you believe there's a classy and trashy like scale of cigarettes?
Yeah, oh yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Classy and trashy scale. What's the highest? Parliament?
No,
I don't know.
Parliaments are
I've never
a gentleman's cigarette.
I've never smoked
you.
because my mommy told me not to, and I didn't. DBG.
The first time I smoked in front of my dad, he just said to me, we were at a tailgate at Penn State. He's like, I just want to let you know I'm very disappointed in you.
That's fair.
The first time I smoked in front of my dad, I said I learned it by watching you
And he said, "Cool, give me
at
one."
my 21st birthday party.
And Trey T asks, is Riverside, L.A.? No,
No.
no.
Inland Empire. That's another world. Literally
it is.
another world. We
They
don't-
are. They're, the
We
counties,
don't go there because we don't need black tar heroin.
Hey, they got a real good football program up there. Real good youth guys.
Oh,
yeah.
nice. Okay. Riverside.
Anyway, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kaika Shively, the Hawaiian hunk, wants to know about cigarettes.
No. Does anyone else have the meat sweats now?
No, that's
Yes, which is why I'll probably need more tacos to drop
What
the
are the meat?
great right.
man. I'll tell you what.
Whoa! Daniel Bridge-Gadd
What
has
are the-
the meat sweats.
Well, look at Daniel Bridge-Gadd.
Yeah, that's
Does
true.
that guy look like he's ever overeaten in his life?
Nah, he's shredded. He's
No,
just
I
he's
overeat
eating
all the
fish.
time. My metabolism is just my friend currently.
Oh,
Yeah.
I
Oh,
understand that.
Good for you.
Yeah.
Wait till you're
Being
25.
middle-aged is you just eat kielbasa and get sweaty. Like what?
Among other things,
Yeah,
yeah. That,
Yep.
other things.
You ever been to a Korean barbecue? Just go to Korean barbecue, eat $20 worth of bulgogi, and walk out with an entire outfit sweated through.
Have you ever had to unbuckle your belt ever after eating a meal? DBG.
DBG,
Have
are
you
you
ever had to do that?
are you carrying around heartburn medicine in your backpack?
No, but I do have allergy nasal spray in my European man bag.
He's cut.
Well, all right.
He's cut.
That's fine.
Oh, wow.
That's fine.
DBG, here's what happens: is you have a bunch of meat, and then
Gather round, children.
your body sweats. Okay.
Let me tell you about that one time at band camp.
Okay. Here's what happens: you add a little bourbon to it, it exacerbates the sweats. So now not only are you're sweating out meat, but you're sweating out bourbon as well. So you've got the meat sweats.
The
which is-
Burmeat sweats.
The Burmeat sweats. And you can get the meat sweats from anything. I highly recommend the barbecue meat sweats because you get ribs, you get brisket, you get like a beer can chicken, you get some kielbasa like you mentioned before. Sweat that out. Also, you can get some carnitas. Listen, if somebody lays a whole like tray of meats in front of you and you're not sweating, you're doing it wrong.
This is true.
You're not wrong.
That checks
true.
out.
Thanks,
I've
DBG.
never had.
I think my goal now, unfortunately, I'm very happy. I'm performing comedy this weekend in La Jolla. I have to leave Friday, so I'm gonna see DBG. I wish I could hang out a little bit more. Let me know when you're in town Thursday. I would love, Josh,
Talk to
Mark, Kaika. I would love at one point to get Daniel Bridge-Gadd to like a wood ranch
Oh, yeah.
and see if we can make him have the meat sweats for the first time in his
Yeah,
life.
that's actually a good call. Also, too, it needs to be the proper temperature because if it's too cold, you're not going to get the sweats. It needs to be like room temperature in there. It can't be like, oh, this place is well ventilated. It's kind of got to be like, oh, this restaurant was built in 1930 before they had fans.
There's a place in San Fernando out here in LA, which is its own city. It's not LA, but it's called the Bear Pit. It's just called the Bear Pit. It's a barbecue place. It's like bears eating deer here.
Yep.
What the? I'd be down to go try and get the meat sweats.
See?
Yeah. You just order by the pound.
That's a
We'll
goal.
bring a Kaika's GoPro for that. Just the sounds of meat sweats.
Can we rename the title of this video to The Meat Sweats?
We can do anything we want. We're in the channel analytics here. We can do that.
Yeah. They see.
Right? You told us to do that, right?
That's just for you,
What did you
DBG.
want to title it?
The Meat Sweats.
The meat sweats.
We've got the meat sweats. So it's like Arby's, but instead of actually the meats, it's what you get after you eat too much Arby's. Because one time I ate 5 of the 5 for 5s back in the day, and I definitely had the meat sweats.
I also got to change the description because
See, like now, DBG, back when you were in college, you were like you're playing sports and you were like doing healthy stuff. So Sunday night at Penn State, Taco Bell had the 2-for-1 tacos, and so the line would be out the door, and they knew that the crowd was coming, and so you'd get up to the front, and they'd be like, "Your max taco order is 20," and I was like, "Well, give me the max order," and I could eat 20 tacos, no problem.
I love that they put a limit on it.
Utopian society did you live in?
It's called State. It's called State College, Pennsylvania, where drinks are still like $2.50, and everybody's like, "Why is everybody so drunk?" And it's like,
Wait, you went to Penn State, right?
Yes, yeah.
This makes sense. They were just trying to grease you guys. Hey, look at this hand, not this one.
Oh, wow.
DBG with some Deep cut shots there.
Wow.
Yeah.
You know, I tried to go G-rated, maybe a little PG. Try to go meat sweats.
Try to go meat sweats.
Captain Kickass is over here like, oh, you want my name when you get touched in the shower?
Kingsport Cal is in his room, pacing, furious and fuming. And he said, I've played drunk darts for years, Josh.
Congratulations.
And billiards. I will crush you and Ken. I didn't do anything here. You can beat me at golf. I'm from a family of smokers. Don't smoke it. That super chat.
I love you, dude.
That super chat was a journey. That was a first,
Get
second,
out here, man.
third act, and post-credit scene all in that super chat.
Let's do this.
Let me tell you something. All right. There's a famous Seinfeld episode where they try and buy the Frogger machine and make sure it doesn't crash, right? Because George has the record. And he says, I'll never have children. This is all I have, Jerry. It's a very funny line. Okay. Now he says in that episode, I remember that day it was the joystick had the perfect combination of Mountain Dew and pizza grease. Okay. Let me tell you, 4 to 5 jacks on the rocks and like 4 cigarettes. Okay. And I will light you up in pool, darts, beer pong, shuffleboard, shuffle puck, big buck hunter, any kind of arcade game. Like if the bar has a game.
Did he say buck hunting?
I have no idea what that is, but
Foosball.
yes, that's what he said.
Foosball.
I know what big
bumper pool.
Here,
Air hockey. Light me up.
This
Give me the opportunity. Give it to me. I am a gamer. You tell me to slide a drink down a bar 30, 40 feet, I will land it within a 2-foot radius like I'm an old person in Del Boca Vista on a shuffleboard game.
This is
Are you
a
good at
scientific.
Am I good at cornhole, DVG? I'm pretty good. I'm not the best.
Josh, seriously, there is science involved in this now. I think we need to make a hypothesis. This is my 3rd grade science project now. Can Josh do this with the amount, and we like literally weigh you?
Yeah.
We get the amount of alcohol that we're going to ratio. Food, we're going to give you the meat sweats.
Yep.
That's your handicap. Then we're going to Kingsport Cal. Get here. Let's do this.
And I can't do it drunk. I'm saying I'm a perfect level buzz. Okay. Because once I'm
I'm not talking
happy,
getting you drunk. I'm talking getting you the perfect buzz.
You know, DBG, it's like a lot of comics like I need to go on stage sober, or some comics like I need that like perfect couple of drinks, get on stage. My rotator cuff gets loosened. I forget about my left ACL, and I'm up on stage. I'm like, who's ready to do it? Come on. Let's go.
That's what I'm saying. I never understood those guys, and I guess I did it for a long time playing sports that were like straight edge stuff.
Yeah.
I don't understand those guys that like come in and they're like, I need to be laser focused and have all my wits about me. I was like, we're glorified clowns, guys. What are you?
Comics,
drink, you weirdo. Like,
comics are just billboards for getting more alcohol for the audience. That's all we're there for.
That's what we're there for. And if you happen to get a following through it, congrats.
Yes. Thank you.
We're there to tell.
Hey, listen, I will go and say, hey, buy me a shot. You know what that does? It gives the bar more business.
Yeah.
Okay? And you know what else it does? It gives Uber.
I'm sure.
Go ahead.
I've heard that's why Bert Kreischer had like he's a big club guy that's liked because his crowd is a drinking crowd.
Yes.
If you're a comic that like Doug Stanhope, those dudes where you come in and you know like your crowds are going to be rowdy, you get a real good club reputation.
Totally.
Like,
Boom. Hit it.
There you go. I almost got banned from the Hollywood Improv for buying tequila shots for an audience member from the stage.
Oh,
what the?
wow.
Is that not allowed?
Actually, it's not. I have a clip on it on my YouTube channel. Yeah.
Proud.
She was her like 55th birthday, and she was like getting crazy. So I came back up and we did a shot together, and the crowd was going crazy. And then I came off stage, and like the house manager comes up to me and he's like, "You ever do that on my stage again? You're done in this town. You're banned here." And like they had to talk him out of banning me.
Jesus.
Like, I was trying to have fun, you stick.
Yeah.
I understand the liability. But hey, Brendan Sherwood's got a Streamlab. Enjoy your tacos, guys.
Thank you.
They're gone.
My plate is empty.
They were delicious.
We
I had
celebrated.
6.
What's that?
You got 6?
I had 6 of them.
See?
Oh, okay.
I had
Hold
3.
on. Brendan
Dana
says we
Bridge-Gadd's eyes just
celebrated
widened.
with Dos Equis and Choco Tacos because I forgot to buy taco shells. Nice. Also, and here's the important part of Brendan's Streamlab, also, some cats aren't that bad. I beg to differ. There's only one cat I've ever met in life that I love unconditionally. That's Hawkeye, the cross-eyed cat owned by Matt Key and Brittany Wallach.
That's some.
Yeah.
Come over to my house. You'll enjoy the cats.
What kind of weird key party swinger crap is that?
Come on,
Drop your keys in the litter box.
And to enjoy the cats, man. What the?
Yeah, no.
There's good cats out there. My mom has
Okay,
a couple
defend cats.
decent cats.
Defend cats.
I grew up with a cat named Chico, and Chico.
If he didn't play second base for the Pirates, I'm out.
Funny enough, he did.
Chico leaned.
Yeah,
Chico.
Chico.
I
wouldn't-
Chico was
I
a
wouldn't
cool
use that
cat.
one.
He looked like Yoda.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, he'd do this
What
thing with
makes
it.
a cool cat?
No, exactly. That's.
You know, this cat would come into my room at night to sleep on my bed.
This is how it starts. And Mark's like,
and then steal my breath, and a goblin would then come in through the vent, and I had to save my family using only a knife and a candle.
Look at Akaika.
What happened?
Showing show that again, Akaika. Show that again.
Is that okay? Does that cat hurt?
Is that cat? That's a
That's
okay.
That's
What-
Lilo.
What is that cat?
Lilu
Lilu.
Multipass.
Lulu
Lilu.
Multipass.
Okay.
She's sleeping.
Wait, your cat's name is Lilu Multipass?
Yeah, from
Lulu.
from
Not
Fifth
multi
Element.
I know Fifth Element. Her last name's Multipass.
Well, she says Multipass because Dallas has his Multipass, and so
I feel like Akaika showed me a picture of his kid, and we feel bad. We're like, ooh, your kid's hideous.
Nerds.
you've seen Fifth Element though. That's
love
we're
Fifth
we're
Element.
already like
I love Fifth
the
Element.
fact that you've seen it is we're halfway there. Okay?
Akaika, this
Lauren
is when we
Romo
get Akaika
says,
to quit.
Yeah, Lauren Romo says, whoa, easy on the cat hate.
There's
There's no cat hate. I love cats.
Maybe for me. I'm not a huge fan. I think cats have a stoicism problem.
an ulterior
they're
motive.
a-holes. They're in it
I
for
grew up
themselves.
with cats. They are.
It makes sense. Mark.
Chico, TJ, Rhodey, Skyline. These are cats that I had that made an
They
impact
also
on my
sound like
life.
horses that didn't make it.
Josh, ultimately, they didn't. I grew up in Orange County in the hills where coyotes 9 times out of 10 took these cats
let's
away.
not upset Lauren.
Yeah, that's not good.
Yeah, they're doing a service. Look at that thing. That's bad.
Well, you're showing these cats for like 2 seconds. You know why? Akaika's showing the picture of the cats for 2 seconds because that's how long cats give you their attention.
That's
Nope.
correct. What's that
Look,
cat's
I think
name?
what you guys were trying to say is cats suck, and if you like cats, you also suck.
That's clearly it. That's clear.
No carnitas for you.
No, look, I love animals of all kinds. I'm such an animal person. I do enjoy cats. I just, anytime I touch a cat, this left eye starts swelling.
Yeah, it's swelling. Yeah.
What am
You
I
know
going to
doesn't
do?
that? Dogs. You know what also doesn't act like cats? Dogs. You know what are better than cats? Pretty much everything. Cats suck.
Lauren, Roma, Mark, you're good. Ken and Josh, sus. You're suspect.
Oh man.
Shush. Look, I'm not going to,
Ken.
I apologize to cat
Ken.
owners. Yeah.
Ken.
I used to have a
don't
cat.
pedal back. Don't pedal back. I'm with
You're
DBG.
right.
Cats, not great. Okay.
Yeah.
They're not.
You
It's a
have to
cat.
find the right cat.
I used to have a neighbor when we had a house in Northridge. The neighbor's cat would come into my yard or our yard only when it needed to diarrhea. And it would do that all the time. What a racket. What an a-hole. Akaika is 100% correct. And Sheila says that. Akaika is absolutely right. What did you say, Akaika?
I said that you can go on vacation, not to worry about it. Like a dog, they'll either
Oh.
be dead or they're going to destroy your house and shit everywhere.
I don't want a creature that doesn't need me.
It
get to
does
act-
need you, but
Don't have a cat. Do you know what would also work? Not having a cat.
Right.
Yeah.
I
Boom.
get to leave and pretend like I don't have it.
Did you realize that you just have an animal living in your home? It's not like you have a pet. It's just there.
No.
it is a pet
You
though.
have an assassin, a trained.
Yeah, I will say this. Growing up with cats, you live in their house.
Yes.
It's
Yeah.
not the other way around.
See?
Yeah.
And I know that, but you have to respect that, I guess.
Literally rip your face off.
Also,
which is true. I have a scar.
Name a worse smell than cat piss.
No.
It's-
Yeah.
dog
You
piss
can't.
smells bad. Cat piss way different.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
That's why you have litter.
No, and litter
bitter.
makes
Yeah.
it smell worse.
it's bitter like
I will
them.
say, I'm playing devil's advocate here. My mother's 2 cats just pissed all over her bed. No rhyme or reason to it.
See? I'm
'Cause
telling
that's
you.
what cats do.
Like,
They're-
why?
Because they were pissed.
'Cause they wanted to.
Literally and
'Cause they're
figuratively.
Bad pets.
She feeds them every moment of her life. They are like these
They don't
cats
care.
ate
They don't
better
care.
than me at 15 years old.
They don't care, Mark.
Yeah.
They don't care. They are careless.
Not in the
They are
slightest.
careless animals that
Yeah.
would rather watch you burn alive in a pile of sticks than actually save your life. They'd be like, "Well, I can be fine." According to Akaika, he can leave for 6 years and I'll just be fine. Just leave me a pile of food and a friggin' litter box and I'll just do whatever the hell I want. Here, I'm a cat.
I'm a cat.
I just never understood the bigger versions of them run the animal kingdom. And
Yeah.
you
Right.
just want the mini one in your house? Like,
Yeah.
I'm super cool.
want the tiny one. Rob says, my cat is sweet and aloof. My dog is needy. I think that's accurate. I think
Yeah,
that.
because they want to be your friend. Don't you want a friend? Don't you want something that's needy? Like the dog's like, hey, man, what's going on? You want to hang out? And the cat's like,
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
done.
I would much rather be like, hey, man, get away from me. Don't lick me right now than be like, yo, have you seen like Mike in a couple of days, bro? I ain't seen this in a minute.
Yeah.
This is my favorite comment we've ever gotten in GPA. You asked Daniel what smells worse than cat piss. L. Redmond, Lucy Redmond, one of our favorites around here, just wrote bunny piss.
Oh no, she's right. Because I had a rabbit, like a lop-eared one, and they poop like pellets, and their piss smelled horrible. And he just humped a ball all day long. And my mom was like, it took up. We had 2 bathrooms in the house, but we really had one because like the one was the bunny's like playpen. It was gross. I was like,
Yeah, where's the basketball? Lopsy's got it.
Kill this thing, take its foot or something. It's using my bathroom.
See, I like that the Bridge-Gadd clan is like, listen, just take care of it. Like, hey, mom's not doing too good. Take care of it. Hey, Pop, he's having a tough week. Take care of it. Hey, guess what? My cousin Derek, he broke his leg. Yeah, take care of it.
Take care of it.
Mark Riley not doing too good. What do you got?
No,
buddy?
I mean, do you realize we've done a good solid hour on cats?
Yeah, I mean, I guess the cats are winning. The cats are winning.
I looked at the time. I'm like,
Yeah, we're Lauren Romo says, all caps, what's the point of having a bunny?
Yeah, that's a good point,
I
too.
would agree with that.
I would agree with that. Here's the thing. When my daughter comes of age, I'm like, I want a bunny. I want a hamster. I want this. I want that. I'm like, guess what? In this house, it's dog or bust. So you can play Bunny Kingdom on your phone.
Totally with you.
Or you can play with your bunny. You can raise it on a phone. We're not getting a bunny in this house. We're not getting a hamster. We're not getting a snake. We're not getting a lizard.
No.
I'm
Okay.
glad you're like that because any of those subsidiary pets are stupid as
Stupid.
hell.
A bird?
Subsidiary pet.
You want a bird? A bird. You're
you
going to
wouldn't
have
have
a bird?
lasted 1 minute in my home growing up. Do you know what we had in our home growing up? We had 15 cats, 2 tarantulas, a chinchilla, 3 birds, 5 dogs, and down the street was a frickin' horse. I don't know. No, that wasn't true.
Ventura, like,
But
why
it's
do you have all of these in
See,
your-
my
agreed.
mother was an elementary school teacher, and
That
one day
doesn't even equate.
she would take the hamsters and the
you gotta take
tarantulas in and then
right.
bring them
Boston
back
Femme.
in. The cats and the dogs, and I told the Pasadena Humane Society, if they need an adoption, just call my mother because she adopts every animal that ever walks the earth.
This is how we get pandemics.
How do you play with a tarantula?
I don't yeah,
You don't.
You're
No,
correct.
you look at it
No.
and you go, hey, look, I have a tarantula. That's why.
I
And
went
then
to my
you're-
dad's that night. I went, I'm not
Exactly.
staying in this
then
house.
and it's like someone, and they always bring them to malls like snakes and tarantulas. Oh, it's what? It's my pet tarantula. Get out of the hot
can't.
topics.
Yeah,
Why do you need
Yeah.
a pet tarantula?
Here's the thing.
yeah, I'm sleeping at dad's. Mom's looks like the Rainforest Cafe and shit.
Correct.
Yeah.
You know what my dad had? A dog.
Yes, correct.
You know what your dad had? A dog
need is
and
a
a
dog,
sturdy
a hip
whiskey
problem.
bottle.
And a whiskey bottle.
Here's the thing.
Scoresby.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. Okay, you're gonna go. You're like, Rosie's gonna be like, Dad, I'm gonna go over to my friend Erica's house, and she's got a tarantula. She's not your friend anymore. We're not going there. Tell her
Correct.
parents that you're not allowed over there, and we're not being friends with them anymore.
Okay, Josh, you're parenting for the tarantula stuff on pot.
Yes.
It's just right on the money.
I remember I almost stopped being friends with my buddy Max, who I'm still friends with to this day, an amazing guy. But I went to his house one time, and his parents had birds, and I was like, I don't think I can stay at your house anymore. My parents say birds carry diseases. Okay, adorable that you photoshopped the hat on the cat. Great,
Well, I
great
mean, that's
merch
pretty-
opportunity,
that's
but
pretty good.
Go to the
still-
GPA.fund to get your cat beanie
Right.
now.
All right. Kingsport Cal says, super chat, you need a cat in the country. They will drop a field mouse at your feet like a prize. That they do. Also, you have to earn
What do
a
you
cat's
want that
respect.
for? You don't want-
exactly. Also, you have to earn a cat's respect. They don't like garbage people. I feel Kingsport Cal is calling us out there.
what, he's calling me a garbage
He's calling
person?
all of us garbage.
What?
other
I
than
don't
Mark
watch
Riley.
wrestling.
Respect?
Respect.
Yeah.
He just said it like this thing's a pope. This thing, it has hind legs, and it has to earn my respect. Earn its respect.
Yeah.
What's happening? Right
Oh, cats are so smart. Hey, start writing code for Microsoft, you cat. Can't happen.
now?
I don't know. I wouldn't put it past a cat. I can see that happening.
So so intelligent, and I'm like, if you leave a full thing of water on the nightstand, is it going to knock it over?
Yes.
It will.
It will.
Every
will.
time.
Every time.
Jersey girl Lori says, my cat left me just enough room on the side of the bed. I'd have to lift the blanket for him to climb in, turn around, put his head on the pillow, and fully stretch out before he falls asleep. I mean, at that point,
That
just,
sounds like-
you know.
Dogs do that too.
You just might as
Is
well.
that
Dogs
cat
do
paying
that.
rent?
That's true. That's true.
Right, just
that's
might as
true.
well move.
Matea says, in keeping with the theme, I once killed my sister's bunny accidental. I just took a step back and the rabbit was there.
Oh, no.
What?
I had a
What?
screenplay that started that way.
What?
Yeah, that happens. Yeah.
Did she
I
keep
thought
the leg
bunnies
out
were
with her? She's
fast.
already like there, you know.
I mean, they're just constantly humping balls.
Humping balls in DBG's house.
That's it.
It was my outdoor basketball, the little dick. Like,
Bugs Bunny over here.
You could tell DBG's got some. He's got some trauma to work through.
Deep-seated
He's got
hatred
some
of a
deep-seated.
bunny.
It was my outdoor basketball. The bunny kept intercourse in it, and now I got to work through it.
Exactly.
yeah, I left the door open. It got took by a hawk, and I was happy. Everyone
Yeah.
wins.
Boom. Hey,
Yikes.
circle of life.
Oh my gosh, DBG, you're out here. You're coming out here. You got a
Yeah, my
comedy
first
show.
one.
Is this your first LA comedy gig? Am I? No. What?
Yeah, this is the first one. So hopefully I get to meet some cool people and tell some ha-has that people haven't heard the jokes that I tell. So
Let me
that's-
let me set your standards here for you, DBG. Let me just gonna do this for you.
I don't like the way that your tone just changed.
Yeah,
That's-
earmuffs, DBG.
It
Yeah,
is.
earmuffs.
I'm gonna get it. I don't want your expectations to get too high. Okay. First of all, when you say I want to meet some cool people, okay, you might. Okay. I met Ken at a comedy show. Okay. I didn't know it until 3 years later, but we met at a
We
comedy.
did. Yeah. That's true. That's
Okay.
true.
The crowd's probably going to be like, I mean, it's post-pandemic-ish, kind of like we're getting out of the tunnel. We're just like 3/4 of the way through the tunnel. You can see the light, but there's like somebody crashed at
Yeah.
the end of it, and they're like, "Hey, you can still get through the tunnel, but you gotta like wait for all that." All right, but the crowd will probably they're in the mood to laugh. Okay, they're in the mood to laugh now. It's Los Angeles. We're not known for our like warm crowds because
Yeah.
people in LA are like, "Where's Dane Cook?
Yeah, that's the problem. Is you live
Is Dane
by a
Cook
bunch of-
coming?" So
Yeah.
that's what you're. Sorry for yelling, Ken. I apologize for yelling into your ears like that. But
Wow.
that's where. Shut up, Mark.
I'm
I'm kidding. We're going through like a full family thing. Someone killed the cat. Shut up, Dad. Kaika loves cats. Stupid beanie cat.
This is going to be a controversial.
So I want to set your standard. I want to set your expectations at like a solid 6.
Yeah.
Okay. Like here's the thing. You matched on Hinge or Bumble or Tinder, whatever kids are using these days.
Yeah, like
Okay.
gentlemen.
She said
yeah.
she loved the Steelers, but she's never heard of like Troy Polamalu. Okay. He's like, she's okay. All right.
Yeah.
Like she seems like a really nice person. Probably not going to go on a second date. Okay. That's LA comedy gigs.
That's true. But
is it
it's,
that bad out there?
Yeah. No. LA comedy
Is
gigs
it?
are
It's the
gigs
worst.
are horrible.
Awful.
But if you get up to Pasadena, that's where real people start going to shows.
Correct.
But where
Play
you're
the
at-
Ice House. Oh God, you can get
Ice
some
House.
laughter at the Ice House. Woo!
Yeah. But you're at
That's where the Ice House is?
Ice House is in Pasadena.
Pasadena.
Where's
But
where's the haha?
That's in
Ha
North
ha.
Hollywood.
Don't go to the ha. Don't go to the ha.
The haha.
That's where they just booked me next. Every move I'm making, you guys are like,
No,
"Don't
no,
do
no.
that."
The ha ha.
Ha-ha
It's in
is-
North Hollywood. It's all right.
North and Hollywood.
We'll
I think-
talk off camera.
I think the haha is like they're really presuming something by the name of the club.
Yeah.
But Federal Bar is a great spot.
Federal Bar, great place. Solid.
You're gonna be okay. You're gonna find. I'm excited for this move because I want you to come out here and be like, "This is the place for me. It's time, honey. Pack up the bags, grab the old ladies. We're heading to Burbank."
But you know what,
Right.
Ken? Here's the thing.
Mm-hmm.
DBG, young, funny, ready to really light the town on fire. Talking to two old grizzled vets, it was like, I
Yeah.
went to the Federal, I told a great set,
That's
and I
true.
went home.
DBG has a way better future. I got interviewed by the Atlantic, right, for DBG.
Athletic, yeah.
I couldn't even read the article because I don't have a subscription.
Oh, the Athletic. Nice.
Did I say
Called the
Atlantic? Athletic. This guy. Hey, I need to talk about DBG.
Uh-oh, did you like the article? Was it good?
Well, I didn't read it.
Oh.
He reached out. He was like, can I do an article on you? Could you like play football and do comedy? I was like, sure. He's like, can you have my mom's number? Or he's like, I have your mom's number? I was like, I haven't talked to that broad in like a year. Here, take it. I just gave it to him, and I don't know what happened after that.
Yeah, that was great. No, you got a better future. Michael T says, love what you do, gents. Thanks for the super chat. Again,
Thanks,
portions
Michael,
of all
for that.
proceeds do go to charity. This week we're focusing on Central Coast Film Society. Dog charity's coming up. And then Trey asked this question. Is Pasadena L.A.?
Yes.
Yes,
Is it?
kind
It's
of.
LA
County.
It's yes, but no one in a like when you're like I love Pasadena, but when you're like, hey, you want to come to my house in Pasadena? It's like I don't have the 20 minutes to drive.
little
far.
Yeah, it's a little far. It's
I
a
mean,
UCLA
UCLA does play out there, so not really.
You guys are, that place sucks. You guys are making this real, not an easy sell on the whole
I
traffic.
know. The first time
Okay,
we were
wait.
like, hey, DBG, you got to move to LA. And then we're like, guess what? LA is the worst. It's
You know
not.
what?
It's great.
We haven't sold it. Let's talk about some really good LA things.
Okay.
Because LA is one of the greatest towns in this world.
It
There
is.
are so many pockets of fun. There are beautiful sceneries. You can drive up the coast anytime you want.
Like
I take
minus
drives
the
all the
industry?
time. I love
Yeah,
it.
but Pasadena is in Los Angeles. But again, Pasadena is its own city, just like Burbank. It's not LA. It's LA County, but we don't consider it LA proper.
I would consider, because Pasadena is closer to downtown LA than Hollywood.
From us
That's
here.
true. That's true.
Yeah.
Just take
Is
the,
Long Beach, LA?
No.
No.
No,
Long
God,
Beach?
no. I lived there for a few years. No.
Is
No.
there even LA? I think it's just a myth at this point, and it's just
It is LA County.
Jeb Edel says they're
But
not doing a great
you
selling
can
job.
never it's the Twilight Zone, but you can never physically be in Los Angeles.
Yeah,
You're always
because
somewhere else.
yeah, well,
Well,
would you consider West Hollywood Los Angeles?
Yes.
Yeah.
Would you consider Hollywood Los
Yes.
Angeles?
Yes.
Los
Okay.
Angeles. Yeah.
All right.
I'd
And
say-
you
yeah,
consider
I-
downtown LA.
Yeah. Yeah. And no one goes there.
Nobody goes there.
No one goes to downtown LA.
Nobody
It's
goes to downtown LA.
LA. It's in the title. Like, what are you doing?
Here's the thing: downtown LA is not good. It's like
Is that Skid Row?
ooh yeah.
Yeah,
Well, and
near there. But there's also the theater. There's Staples Center.
LA Live. I
LA
love going down to
Live.
Staples Center. Like that's a great neck of the woods.
They
yeah.
have conventions there that we've done many
Sure.
events at.
But it still blows.
But
you
it's-
don't want to live out there because you're isolated. You're just at night
know.
after
But it's
6
like,
o'clock.
look,
you're like, what do we do?
I
if
don't know
you
why I'm so negative tonight. I'm really a negative
it's
Nancy
it's
today.
the
Is it the
it's
taco?
the lack of we need more tacos.
I talked about killing the cat. I'm sorry. It just brought
Yeah,
the whole thing.
no, it's all right. It's all right. And then we had someone in chat not like they were drunk and they left.
Who said that?
God bless.
That's
them.
fine.
I'm not drunk.
Mike-
I had
Not drunk.
one bourbon.
Mike Rudd
Yeah.
says there's nothing in downtown LA. I think I've stayed down there. I like it, but like
You want me to get drunk? I'll get drunk.
There's great restaurants.
There's great
in
restaurants,
downtown
but, like,
LA. You just have to find them.
I don't
which
know how
is hard.
Phoenix
And
works. I don't
trying
know-
to find them will get you stabbed.
That's true. I don't know
And
how.
lost, and you have to pay a lot of parking.
Yeah, I don't know how Phoenix works, but like if one of my friends says, "Hey, I'm moving to Santa Monica," we say goodbye, and they're no longer a friend
Yeah.
because the West Side, Santa
Goodbye.
Monica, Venice, all that West LA.
Once a year.
I don't. That's a once a year trip, maybe. I haven't been to Santa Monica in 3 years.
Yeah, and also
Because of the traffic?
Yeah.
the traffic is awful, and then your friend, you might
parking.
lose your friend because a year after they move out there, they go broke and move somewhere else, probably home.
Yeah.
Because it is so expensive out there.
Yeah.
You either move to Santa Monica and lose all your friends and make new like Santa Monica friends, or you eventually move back and you come back and you're like, I didn't like it over there. So
And now, what is the Valley female that I've heard of?
The Valley.
Like,
Valley.
Like
I've heard,
Valley Girl?
The Valley Girl.
Valley accent?
Yeah, that's
They're like,
a-
oh my God.
That's an
like,
80s thing.
like,
hey, David J.
yeah, they don't do that. It's
yeah,
not really
it's
a
not.
thing
It's
anymore.
not a thing
No.
anymore.
The new Valley accent's like, how much for gas?
It's true.
Here's the thing: the Valley is very big. There's a lot of parts of the San Fernando Valley.
Huge.
It has a weird, bad reputation, but all those people who
I love
poke
it
fun of
I
it
love the Valley.
are jealous that we've all grown up and moved to it.
Yeah.
Here's the thing.
Like, oh, you have parking unlimited?
Oh.
Stupid Valley.
DBG,
Yeah.
everybody
That's
who
what I
moves to LA, sooner or later will live in the Valley.
Correct.
It's
That's like
you,
you think you want to be all flashy and cool and live in the
Yes.
fucking city or whatnot. And you're like, chill out.
and
Let's-
then
we're gonna
10 years
not worth
later,
it.
after waking up every Monday at 6 a.m. to move your car for street sweeping, you realize that there's a better place out there.
Correct.
It's and then a little bit cheaper, a little bit more spread out, a little bit more quiet.
Way more
It's
Costco's.
called Sherman Oaks.
Sherman Oaks
The
is
Shokes,
beautiful.
The Shokes is
You know
all
the
right.
thing with the oaks in it.
Burbank has some
Yeah, but
lovely
don't,
areas.
But don't fall for that. See, San Fernando Valley. Problem is, people like I used to live in Canoga Park. Don't do that.
Yeah, it's
that you think, oh, that's like Central Park. No,
There's no park there.
There's no park. It just depends. DBG, you got to find just your spot, and that then becomes rewarding because LA is a pretty rewarding town.
It
It
really
is a beautiful town. It is a fun town. There's a lot to do, a lot of history, complicated and otherwise. There's a lot of history here. And plus, yeah, I'll let you go to Universal Studios for some tenders.
Yeah. Ooh, some tendies.
I will say this, DBG. I am an Orange County guy and grew up there. Boring, Tustin, Disneyland, all that kind of stuff. Great. What? LA, if you want some food late at night, you can get it. If you want to just have some fun, you know the places to go. Once you live here after a year, LA has so much to offer.
It's awesome.
And you have problems with it, but that makes you a native now. You're just like, yeah, the traffic, am I
No
right?
place is perfect.
No places.
No
perfect.
place is
You
perfect.
become a regular. You know that Fountain is the artery. You're going to take that at certain areas of the time.
Learn
you know
your
that
freeways. Learn
your
your alternate
freeways.
routes.
Yeah, know the side streets.
Like,
Streets.
for instance, when I asked you, because I said, hey, can you come on the show Friday morning? You said, yeah, absolutely. I said, where are you staying at? You said, let me get back to you. Then you said where. I don't want to divulge it in case you want to keep it secret.
Correct.
And you were like, yeah, it's real close. I was like, oh,
Long
this,
Beach.
This poor guy. This poor guy.
yeah, if there are miles involved, you have to look at the time of day.
Time.
Very important.
Time, not
miles.
distance.
It's not miles. It's time.
Do not get on the road at 8:30.
No, you're gonna have to get on the road tomorrow.
Yeah, get on. Well, 10 a.m. might work better for you.
No, he's got to be here at 9 a.m.
You got to be here before 9.
You could have
So
probably
5:45 a.m. Get on the road.
about 8 a.m. Budget
Kidding.
an hour. From where you are, budget an hour.
Budget
Always an hour. There's a line in Clueless that you have to add double now. I think it's like everywhere in LA takes about 20 minutes. You got to pretty much
Give yourself an hour.
give yourself an hour.
Give yourself an hour.
Always give yourself an hour.
Get in some traffic somewhere.
Well, LA also has this thing where it's like, you know what? We're going to just, pull up this pipe and fix it in the middle of a Wednesday on La Brea. And there's really, you're like, why?
Yeah.
And you just have to prepare for that.
Yeah.
It's like,
That sounds like a lot. Now, just to go to an open mic, I got to leave the day before. Like, what the?
No. You're Saturday night.
Saturdays are
You'll
different.
be fine.
Oh, yeah,
We're talking about this studio.
yeah.
We're in Burbank, where you're staying.
Okay.
That's not close.
It's a couple freeways, a little bit of. You're gonna have to do some surface streeting.
Yeah.
It's.
You're gonna be fine. You're gonna be fine.
You're fine.
You're gonna love it. We
Listen,
can't wait till you move.
Once
out
you
here.
start you get behind the wheel, you get to learn the town. You're like, oh, hey, this is.
Yeah, although I was just talking to a couple New York comics yesterday, and they were like, "There's literally no way to escape rats or roaches here," and I was like, well,
Yeah.
"That sucks." Also, like,
Yeah, it's not
what?
good.
Cats.
Yeah, cats. Yeah,
Why
buy
don't you-
cats, Daniel
You're
Bridge-Gadd.
quiet over there, cat owners.
Right.
Roaches and rats. You don't want to go to New York, dude. You don't want to go to New York. It's
That's what it feels
way
like,
better.
Being honest, that sounds like, as far as just like pure comedy, the shucking and driving, getting to go late night, get a slice here, go do a show there. LA sounds cool. You can't make a living just off of like stand up in there. You have to do like other things, but like
You can't just have a living off stand up in New York either.
it's more doable.
It is not, my
Yeah,
friend.
but you could have a podcast and do some stand up, and I'm cool. Would I love to be the lead in a movie? Yes. Oh God, yeah. But
Wait
I
a
could
second.
definitely just
How?
hang out and
Let me ask you a question. You think you can just do like a podcast and do stand up and live in New York? You think that's possible?
oh boy, Josh.
not a
we
not a shitty one, Josh.
Here we
like
go. David Bowie's friend's gonna come
Yeah.
down hard on you.
Josh, you
Daniel
literally sound
Bridge-Gadd,
like my father.
Daniel Bridge-Gadd.
This is
I lived
scary.
there in 2006, 2007, and part of 2008. Okay.
yeah.
I had 4 different jobs. I did stand up. I did improv. I auditioned. I acted. Still couldn't afford to live there, my friend. Okay.
Yeah, no, I
Podcast.
heard it's mad expensive.
And that was 2006, 2007, 2008. Guess what? They're not paying comics any more money than they were back then.
There was no internet money then.
There's no internet money now.
Trust me,
Yeah.
not a lot of internet money out there.
So, unless you want to live in like the really rough parts of New York, Go ahead.
Oh, 'cause
Manhattan,
those
forget
are
about
rougher
it.
for me than you, because I look like them but don't sound like them, and it's a whole other thing.
That's a whole different thing. Look, I'll tell you what. If you get out here Thursday in time, maybe we'll go to downtown Burbank, take you around downtown Burbank, get some barbecue, get you the meat sweats, and we'll talk about you moving to LA. All right.
Hell yeah.
All right. We're almost out of here.
Yeah.
We're almost done.
Sorry, I
oh,
yelled
did
at
you?
you.
I don't know. At this point, I don't even know if it matters, DBG, if you had any other important questions to ask us, but
I
think
went
we
super
handled
negative
some.
on this episode, and I apologize. I'm the host of the Positivity Report. I feel like I went negative, and
Do you want to talk, Josh? I mean,
No,
anything
this is where you get it out.
Yeah, this is the live show. It's,
Josh sells.
here's the
insurance
thing.
to
good
get
Here's the
people,
thing,
but
DBG, is I will bash New York and the New York living in New York any chance I get. Move to Los Angeles. Let me sell you on something. Don't even think about cities. Don't even think about it. Okay? What if I sold you on a city? Okay? This is where you live is extremely inconvenient. Buying anything is extremely inconvenient. Getting anywhere is extremely inconvenient, and the weather always blows. Would you want to live in that city?
I feel like the LA's the same thing, just the weather doesn't suck. Like
No. You can get anywhere. You have a car. Your place of living is big. There's a lot of people. Everybody's happy. It's always sunny.
That's LA?
That's LA.
I don't know. New York just sounds like the dream. I know you lived in it, so it probably sucks.
I
Let me
almost
tell
moved
you.
out to New York.
Let me
It
tell
is a
you.
dream.
See ya,
It's
Jen.
not. I've lived in New York 3 separate times. Okay. I'm from the East Coast.
He's from Pittsburgh. Have you
I
heard?
even lived in New York shooting a television show. The dream. It sucks. It is the worst.
Expand on that, please, Josh.
Hey,
Okay.
Positivity Report tomorrow at 9 a.m. huh?
Yeah. We'll
Who's on the positivity report tomorrow?
Sorry
Sinead's
that
coming
I
back.
It's New York, an amazing place to be for about a half an hour, and then everybody's like, "Isn't the energy amazing in this city?"
I'll do
no,
three
it
days.
stinks.
3 days. Give me 3-4 days there.
I
I'm good.
didn't live there, so yeah.
Yeah. DJ Old Boy, if DBG is at the Federal Bar in Long Beach, no, Federal Bar in North Hollywood.
North Hollywood.
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 Living the dream sucks. Josh Macuga, Kyle Harlow pointed that out.
Living the dream is awesome in the right place. DBG, I'm telling you, if you go to New York and I'm proved wrong, by all means, prove me wrong. Okay.
I mean,
Prove me
somebody
wrong,
gotta make it,
children.
right? And a white talking black Jewish kid, name a box I don't check. Name a box I don't check.
He's not wrong,
true.
everybody.
That's
this
very
is
true.
why I said earlier, DBG has a higher chance of success than us. Funnier, talented, more driven, checks more boxes than I ever have.
Hey,
An amazing
You know?
chat happening here.
You know, your chat's been great tonight. Thank you for we just love hanging out on Wednesdays. It's our Empire fun. We didn't even really get to golf. You want to do best 3 shots? No,
forget
yeah. Josh is a little drinky.
I don't know. A man
I'm a
just
little-
called. I think I'm getting my friggin'.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Uh-oh, she was.
I don't know. I
All
don't want to
right,
cut the show short. You want?
No,
you
Let's
want me
play
to go?
some golf. Let's
You
play
wanna
some.
play some golf?
Let's
You,
play some
you
golf.
two shoot it out. I'll call some action here with DBG. All right. What do
All
we
right,
got?
your best of 5, Mark. Go.
Best of 5.
All right, here we go.
What are we settling here? If Mark wins, DBG has to get a cat when he moves to Burbank. If
Oh,
Josh,
by the way, that's in my plans to get a cat. Me and my girlfriend are getting a cat for sure in the next like
Okay.
5 months.
Oh, wow. What? So you can
just won't
murder
like
it?
and then if Josh wins, DBG can move to New York.
Oh, man. I'm gonna fire these balls through the wall. DBG, I don't want you anywhere near New York. You can succeed as a white talking black Jewish man here just as much as you can do it in New York.
When I go replace Trevor Noah because I'm essentially the same thing, just American.
Right.
You can't come to any taping.
Oh, wow.
Okay, and I want to be
Wow.
your assistant and get you
See, now it
some.
sounds bad. I thought you were
filtered
gonna laugh
water.
more at the Trevor Noah thing. I'm just kidding. You can.
Wow. Wow.
All right, best out of 5.
Can you do a South African accent?
Okay, here we go. Mark Riley is in.
Wow.
He's in.
Wow.
Great shot by Akaika tonight.
I taught him a putting trick today, and I
yeah,
think it's
he's
working.
probably you probably
Yeah.
sealed your own deal.
I know.
No.
Oh.
short.
Ooh, drop
There we
your
go.
purse, Susan. Get it up the hill.
Drop your purse.
DJ Old Boy says, shout out to people that love living in NYC. I love NYC. I thought about moving there, and I talked to my pal Scott Mance. Scott Mance said, don't do it. Just don't do it. So I said, okay, all right,
Yeah.
fair enough. Fair enough. I want to almost move there in 2015.
Really?
I loved my time there. That's what Scott said.
Something about it. It's because LA's like LA's Phoenix, just a little bit more bougier and with an ocean.
That's
So
not
it's
wrong.
like-
That's not wrong.
Pretty spot on.
Two out of 3.
Yeah, like New York is just way different.
5.
Going out of 5, so you get 2 more shots. No, I get the appeal. I love New York. I miss going there. I want to go see our friend Eddie Haskell. Go to that restaurant that we all had the appetizers
going
at.
to New York and living in New York
Totally
is two
different.
very different things.
Totally different. I get that.
Like,
All
I'm
right,
here for the
4th shot.
weekend. I don't mind spending
Oh.
$47 to breathe the air.
I think
Yeah,
Riley's
is it really like you'll pay? You're paying like $3,000 for a box.
Yes.
pretty much. All right, Riley's got to hit this to put the pressure on Josh. This is
You can still sort
his
of
5th
afford to
shot.
live in Los Angeles.
His 5th shot coming in, and he misses. 2 out of 5. Josh, can you beat 2 out of 5? You do have a lot of the wonderful Boone's Bourbon, official sponsor of the program. We're going to be having a lot of Boone's Bourbon, and apologize. Wednesdays might get a little drinky at times.
I might.
What are you
going to
do?
Bank on the fact that Josh is.
What are you gonna do?
angry.
Josh is angry. Josh is angry, and don't drive angry.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to upset people.
DBG, are you gonna get some golf in when you come in town here? Play in our studio or?
I'm competitive as shit. Yeah, I'll play.
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
Okay.
I'll flip a coin for money, and I've done that before.
You'll flip a coin for money. That's great. That's
We've
great.
done stupid things in college.
All right. A lot of people rooting for Mark, but it didn't work out. 2 out of 5, Mark. How do you
2
feel
out of
about
5.
your performance?
I don't
tonight?
feel good. I've been off my putting game because I was doing that and feeling really good about myself. Then got on the course
Yeah.
and absolutely shit the bed. See, he's already. This is already
One
over.
from one. 1 from 1.
I want another play though. I feel. I feel like I give less of a shit now. You know.
Oh,
See, he's
tied you
already-
up.
he's
tied
already-
you up. He tied
Josh
you up.
has already had a big advantage by playing golf for many years.
Oh, Josh
So
wins.
it's already over.
Yeah, y'all do got to get something here that Josh doesn't just torch people at. Because
You feel better, Josh?
Video games.
Video games.
That didn't let it out?
Video games.
I
Video
want to
games.
apologize to everybody involved in my rants earlier. I love cats. I love New York. I love Daniel Bridge-Gadd. I love comedy here in Los Angeles. I'm not
I love
even going to
Ikaika.
Ikaika. I like Hawaii. I apologize for. I yelled at Ikaika earlier this morning.
On my pizza, like where are you going with me?
No, I'm a positive guy that I somehow got in a negative headspace tonight. It's
all right.
And I apologize.
The whole day. I mean, when you told me
It's been a long
when
day.
you were giving me notes on blowing my nose, I thought that might have been a little.
You got a lot of stuff going on. Kaika, what you got?
What?
Listen here, DBG.
Uh-oh.
I beat Josh at Mortal Kombat with my eyes closed.
That is very true. He closed his eyes.
That guy?
Yeah. Not only did he beat me in Mortal Kombat with his eyes closed, he beat me 3 times with his eyes closed.
Ooh, this is the right crowd to ask. Did you guys like the movie?
Didn't see it yet.
What?
I haven't watched it. Amanda won't let me. Amanda didn't want to watch it, so we haven't watched it yet.
Didn't you guys watch it?
No,
No. Ken doesn't like movies.
I don't watch movies.
Sorry, I missed it. What movie?
Mortal Kombat.
Oh yeah, I loved it.
He loved it.
It was great.
It was
for you.
fire.
A
Story
guy-
sucked.
Good for you.
Fighting's cool.
The guy, Sub-Zero freezes blood and then stabs the guy.
No, that's what I said. Fighting's cool.
It's
Like,
amazing. Well, story was whatever.
You've never been in a fight though.
yeah, Raiden's eyes looked like the CGI was from 2004. It's what it is.
Sick.
Whatever.
Hey,
It's a little nod to the
think
original. I think.
Kaika's
Yeah.
getting upset over there. I think.
Ikaika?
It was okay.
That's fair. That's fair. All right.
We live in a world.
All right. We're wrapping this one up. I want to get Josh home to Rosie. Crackle and Rosie, get on board. I'll never stop saying that because that's one of my favorite songs. DBG, we're so excited to have you in studio Friday morning on the Positive Report. Then in the afternoon for Josh Brady, the Pac-12 battle, Riley versus DBG. Daniel, how you feeling about this contest here?
Well, I think I lost the first one to Josh's wife in
It's true.
rigged. Las Vegas is calling it setup. But,
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
He is the favorite coming in on Friday too. So it's-
Wow.
I think you're looking good, DBG. I think your chances of the win on this one
It's
pretty
not-
good.
Don't think, just answer.
I think every category is going to be a pun on Daniel Bridge-Gadd.
That might be it. Might be it. All right, that's it. The meat sweats. The meat sweats. Be nice to cats.
The Meat Sweats meat set, Daniel Bridge-Gadd, Saturday night at the Federal Bar.
Yes.
So much meat, so little time.
Yeah, and if you're in the San Diego area, La Jolla, Mark Ellis headlining me, doing some feature time.
It's amazing.
I got a new bit I'm working on.
It's about living in New York.
I got to go practice in the shower. Wait a minute. I got to go over there on the ones and twos. DBG, thanks for the tacos. Happy Cinco de Mayo and all the things you want to celebrate there. You're all good people. Thanks for your Streamlabs and Super Chats tonight. Portion of the proceeds going to Central Coast Film Society. That's it. We'll see you all, everybody. Bye.